It's later than afternoon. Well, as you know, my favorite topic is successful Canadians. And we're all successful, right? Yes? We're all successful. No? No one's successful yet? Okay, I hope you'll be successful. These are the people that I brought last time. St. Cronenberg, director, Dion Quintuplets, Raymond Burr, and we may have time to talk about Marconi, Celine Dion, and Banting. Famous Canadians. Do you know them?
No, only Celine.
Oh, you know Celine Dion? She doesn't know you? Okay. No, he invented the telegraph. He invented the telegraph. Oh, I see. I see. And what about the young quintuplets? Do you know them? Yes, you have a question.
Why are they famous, the quintuplets?
Why are they famous? Because they all survived. Yes, they all survived. They just grew, and they grew into adulthood. Which brings me to the vocabulary, which.
How old are they now?
Sorry?
How old are they
Oh,
now?
they would be in their 70s.
Oh.
And so they choose surviving left. They would be in their early 70s. Thank you for paying attention. Okay, so this brings me to the vocabulary, which helps to describe those people. For example, Cronenberg was known for his robotic techniques. He was a filmmaker. So his filming, the robotic genre, made him very famous. And here's a picture of a robot, Japanese robot. If you can see that, if you can't, I would take it some
Do they act like robots?
Oh, this is a real robot. It looks like that. Yes, robot, you know?
Oh, I see.
Robot, take me to your master. Right? Robot. Okay. And of course, he was also known for his clinical work. Not that he was a doctor, he wasn't a doctor, but he was very cold and removed, you see. Maybe doctors are like that. Clinical. Picture of an X-ray. Clinical. Okay. And he was also known for other techniques. Raymond Burr played a villain, but he was also a hero. These are contrasts. The opposite of villain. If I could be a villain like this, you see it in my hat. Well, you see, ha 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 ha, I'm a bad man. This is villain. And hero, like Superman. Ta-da! I'm Superman. I'm a hero. Okay? So, there you go. We have the contrast with Raymond Burr, Canadian actor. His acting made him famous. Acting. Is what acting is? Yes. However, as I was talking about the Dion quintuplets, they're growing up. They're growing up. See a picture of a baby growing? Yes, they're growing up. Made them famous because they survived. When no other quintuplets, which are 5 babies, 5 quintuplets, 5, more than one. Okay. And I'm left with attraction. Where does attraction fit in? Well, I suppose that Cronenberg and Raymond Burr, they created quite a following. Celine Dion, she's a singer. She created a lot of attraction. And a lot of attraction simply means that you attract things. See, magnet? There you go. Look, it's attraction. There you go, so that's your attraction. Okay, well, I would like to discuss the use of possessive and gerund for these people. And the possessive that we use depends, of course, on whether I'm talking about a man or a lady or a group of people. So I could say his, since So I'm talking about Cronenberg or Raymond Burr. His, I'll take a marker. I would say his, Cronenberg, his filming made him famous. This would be regarding Cronenberg.
Is that your favorite, one of your favorite directors?
Not really, no. I just found him on a Canada website for famous Canadians. I really thought that since he's popular, that a lot of people would know him. He did do many films. So if I could say for Cronenberg, his filming made him famous, what about for Raymond Burr? How would I construct a sentence with him? I would say Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr. So his, can you finish this word? His roboting, no. His acting made him successful.
Where's the actor?
Sorry? Who's that?
Where is the actor? I can never remember. Where is the actor?
Burr is the actor, that's right. Burr is the actor, Cronenberg is the filmmaker. So Raymond Burr's acting made him successful. So what I have here is I have a possessive. I'll just put this P for possessive, and I'll have G for gerund over that. And then I'm using this type of, well, this is my grammar point, possessive and gerund. I'm using this with the simple past. I'll put SP, just so that we have some sort of vehicle to create a sentence. But the possessive and the gerund can be used for all sorts of tenses. So for simplicity's sake, I'm just using the simple past. So did Cronenberg's filming make him famous, class?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes. Could you answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Filming
Made him famous. Okay. Can you say yes, it did?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Okay, good. What about Raymond Burr? Did his filming make him famous?
No.
No, his acting made his famous. Okay. Let's take Celine Dion. I'll put CD for Celine Dion. Do I put his as a pronoun? Possessive. Her. Okay. And her, and what was it that made her important or successful? Can you get me? Singing. Very good. Okay. So her singing, what would I say here? Made, and then him or her?
Her rich.
Okay, it made her rich, right?
And better looking.
And, pardon me?
Better looking.
Better looking? Okay. She used, yes, she was able to afford plastic surgery. Okay. Very good. All right. So, I'm going to give you a handout. And the handout is on the use of the possessive and the gerund. One apiece. You may note that I went a little overboard and I explained more in detail on the use of the possessive and gerund by talking about a
Rock grip.
not really, but by using genitive Saxon and use of pronoun objects to describe things, but you can ignore that. That's for a later date. Okay, so this explains the use of this type of grammar. Could you read the first part here, Laura? What does it say?
It says the use of the possessive and gerund.
Okay, and what does it say after that?
It says the possessive following by the gerund form of an activity can be used to communicate an action that characterizes the person it is referring to, and in this case it refers to a successful thing.
Okay, so the word following should be followed, by the way. Excuse me, there's a typo. Okay, could you read the examples, Becky?
His acting is what made him famous, referring to Raymond Burr.
In brackets, that's who we're referring to. Could you read the next one, Catherine?
His filming is what characterized his career, referring to Cronenberg.
Okay. All right, and the following one, Christina?
Through surviving into adulthood made them popular throughout Canada.
Sorry, yes, they're surviving into adulthood made them popular throughout Canada. And who are we talking about here?
The quintuplets.
The quintuplets. So it's their surviving made them popular throughout Canada. Okay. Likewise, if I wanted to continue applying this to other people, I can say that his inventing made him successful. And let's say, what about Celine Dion? Her singing made, can you repeat that? Her singing made her famous. Everybody? Her singing made her famous. Okay, very good. And Banting was a discoverer of insulin, so his discovering, can you repeat, please? His discovering insulin made him famous. His discovering insulin made him famous.
Discovering of it.
Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. So, if I would like to continue, everybody have any questions so far? Yes, Catherine?
Is there like Dion, quintuples, did she have the babies?
Well, these are two different people, actually, and her last name is spelled without an N-E. Whereas
I knew
those
they had it, I
others
don't
aren't.
know.
Yeah. Could they have been related? Maybe they were. Okay. For the, let's see, I would like to do a little drill, which is just to get you to be a little more fluent with this. Let's just take a person, any person. Again, we'll take Cronenberg. And what can I say about him? His filming made him famous. Everybody? His filming made him famous. Okay, what about the quintuplets? Their surviving. Well, I think you'd have to use another word there, Laura, to make the sentence complete. Okay, so their surviving made them successful. Okay, Raymond Burr is acting made him successful. Okay, very good. And Marconi? Okay, his inventing made him famous. Okay, what about this person? What's he doing? What's this person doing here? Can't see that close?
He's filming.
He's filming. Very good. His filming made him successful.
Is that
Now, this is
Cronenberg?
Cronenberg.
Oh.
Okay, so Cronenberg's filming. Can you complete the sentence? Made him successful. Very good. Okay. All right. This shows another word. I'll just throw it in. This is a baby in an incubator. And the baby is surviving. Okay. Here's the baby surviving, like the quintuplets. So if I use surviving with quintuplets, what would I say? They're surviving made, what's the pronoun? Them famous. Okay. Very good. Okay, so I have another handout. here that I'd like to do. And this one here, we can work in twos, if you like, to share your results. So 2, 2. Becky, would you like to come over here and be with the others? Thank you. So here you can take one. Okay, so it asks you to fill in the appropriate word from the box below in the sentence regarding successful Canadians. Change the verb in brackets to the simple past. The successful Canadian is pictured on the left. Well, it's the successful Canadian is mentioned on the left instead of pictured. So you have the words that you have to choose from the top grid. There are 8 words, 8 or 9 words. We have, as you can see, the names of the people on the left: Celine Dion, Banting, Cronenberg, Raymond Burr, and the De Young quintuplets. And all you have to do is choose the appropriate pronoun and the appropriate form of the verb that goes in the sentence to make it complete. Okay? Would you mind stopping that right now and do this? Thank you. Okay. So what we need to do is concentrate on this. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. So what's your first answer?
Her singing.
Celine Dion.
Referring to Celine Dion, what do you say?
Her singing.
I'm sorry? Would you mind?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yes.
thought we were doing the exercise.
Yes, but I was just asking someone else. Okay. Go ahead.
Her singing in Las Vegas made her successful.
Okay, Becky, would you like to do the next one?
But I didn't do it. Oh, we're doing it
Okay.
together as a group. Sorry.
No.
Banting. He's working on insulin help to cure diabetes.
Okay, good. So you're putting the verb in the past form, right? Okay. Alina? Alina?
Yeah.
Yes? Could you do the next one, please? Okay. Catherine, could you do the next one, please?
Which one?
Number 3, Cronenberg.
His inventing of the robotic and clinical
Yeah.
got him an award.
Well, I would say his filming of the robotic and the clinical. This is Cronenberg.
Oh.
Okay, because Cronenberg was the filmmaker. Okay, then Sabrina, Raymond Burr, his?
Remember, his acting in a Godzilla movie was his first big success in movie.
Okay, and then Laura?
Surviving made them popular in Quebec because babies from multiple births did not survive in childhood.
Okay, great. All right, that's the correct use of then the pronoun, the gerund, and the use of the simple past, all put together to make a sentence, okay, describing a person's success. I hope that you all enjoyed this class. Do you have any questions, queries? Games. Okay, as a game, okay. Well, I'm going to give you one thing, for example. We'll pass on a few visuals. Okay. Sorry. See what we can do. So you work in twos. Again, take that visual. A visual for yourself. Visual for yourself. Okay. Well, let's take this one. Take this one instead. Thank you. Okay, you're working in threes. I'd like you to make, let's say, a sentence on a piece of paper working in threes using that visual in the ing form. Okay, in other words, this would be growing. This would be growing up.
Do we have
This
to
would be
write or speak?
You would have to write. Okay? A sentence. One sentence. Okay? You could write a sentence using that. And one of these people up front.
Can I
Okay.
write on the paper?
You can write on the paper, yes. You can write on the paper, it's fine. Okay, so you could use one of these people, Raymond Burr, Conan Burr, the young quintuplets.
Celine Dion's acting is shocking.
Okay, are you
I
writing
don't think she's
right here?
ever been an actress.
I'm right
Oh, you're writing on the,
He was.
I see, okay, I see.
Teaching made him famous.
Okay, does anybody have a sentence yet?
Yeah.
Okay, could you tell me what you wrote?
First, exploring made him famous.
Burr's exploring made him famous. Okay, if he did explore, it's a good sentence. Maybe he did do some exploring.
He explored
Okay.
the roles of
He
villains
explored
and
his
heroes.
roles. Okay, so Burr's exploring his roles made him famous. Then I know we're talking not about his exploring the jungle, you see.
Explored the
Okay, do you have a sentence, please?
My posturing makes me Superman.
Oh.
My what?
Good idea.
My
My posturing makes me Superman.
My
Okay.
shadowing.
All right, and how about your use of the acting?
Celine
You have a
Dion's-
sentence?
Celine Dion's acting is shocking.
Celine Dion's acting is shocking.
Horrible.
Okay,
Shocking.
shocking.
I
Very
was
good.
shocked. Like
Well, that's it. That's all I have, I guess, as far as games are concerned. Anything else? Okay. Any questions? No. Thank you so much for
Being the
Basically,
wonderful people.
yes, being a wonderful people that you are. Very entertaining.
Is my answering useless?
No, your answering is quite good.
She
Okay.
didn't get to answer.
Is your understanding?
My
Is
understanding
is it good?
of Catherine's situation is that she wanted to make use of her answering,
Oh, I
and she
see.
didn't manage to make use of her answering.
All right.
That's why
Okay.
she's got her.
How about your writing? Was it successful?
My writing?
Yes.
I think it was alright.
Yeah, your writing was successful. Very good. We're finished? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh.
Your finishing was good.